Welcome back to another video, guys. It feels really good to be back. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. It feels great because it shows me that you guys are actually supporting me, and at the same time you guys are actually finding value in my content. I show you about life, weight calisthenics, building muscle, being a good human being overall, because I think these are all a combination. You have to combine all of those together in order for you to be something in this world. But anyways, enough of that. Today I trained my shoulders and my back muscle. It was a muscle building hypertrophy type training. You guys will actually learn a lot from today's workout. It's new stuff you probably did not see, most likely. But anyway, stay tuned. As always, you will learn a lot. Do not click away. So in today's workout, obviously I started off the training with some handstands, but my skill training, you guys probably don't want to know about the skill training that I'm doing for my handstands by itself. I want to be able to do at least 5 handstand push-ups off the wall. So focusing on that. But at the same time, guys, since I'm kind of lean bulking and gaining weight, I know it's going to be a little harder to do calisthenics skill training, but hey, we are not going to give up. We are going to work on our weaknesses and get stronger. Anyways, guys, enough said. Today I started off the workout with back to wall handstand push-ups. I did 3 sets of 10 reps, resting somewhere between 2 minutes or less. Guys, you have to pick certain workouts, especially in calisthenics skill training. If you want to learn the front lever, you have to pick certain dynamic moves that is gonna teach you the front lever. You don't necessarily have to do front lever holds and all that. It same goes with handstands. If you want to learn a handstand, you start on the wall. You go up on the wall, hold the handstand. There you go. You want to build up that shoulder strength, start doing your pike push-ups. Once you get better, start doing your handstand push-ups. That is how you progress, guys. Do not just jump on a workout or a skill in calisthenics and expect major gains like, oh, you're just going to learn in a few days. Fix your core movements, fix the basics, okay? The basics is everywhere. I always talk about this in my videos because I want to engrave that shit inside your mind. That is how growth happens. Anyways, guys, for me, I started off the workout with back to wall handstand push-ups. I did 3 sets of 10 reps body weight. I was falling down and it was kind of a struggle because I was resting only 2 minutes or less. It was a struggle, but guys, I did not give up. No excuses. I went back up and I made sure to finish each set. When you're doing this workout right here, or this exercise right here, especially the back to wall handstand push-up, you're gonna feel a lot of forearms, triceps are gonna be burning, and at the same time you're gonna feel that trap muscle working a lot. And also you're getting shoulder work done, but at the same time you want to maintain your straight body position. Keep your core tight, glutes engaged, abs engaged. When you're grabbing the floor, like when your palms are on the floor, make sure you're spreading out your fingers really wide, like imagine you're holding your girlfriend's butt or a girl's butt, like how you hold it like that. Imagine you holding the ground like that and actually focus on the reps. Jokes aside, guys, I really want you to actually spread out your hands, your fingers like that, and actually do these handstand push-ups. You could do chest to wall handstand push-ups 1 week. The next time you could do back to wall. Switch things up, sets and reps. For me, I'm doing a hypertrophy type training because I noticed in order to get stronger, I need to put on more muscle size, because the bigger the muscle is, the more force it can produce. And for me, I'm kind of skinny and small. I want to get to a little bigger phase before I hit serious amount of strength. Also, guys, in every single video in my channel here, I try to keep things really simple. Those who have been watching, you guys already know, but if you're new to the channel, try to actually see my videos. You will actually learn. I'm not trying to bullshit you or send you. I'm not trying to bullshit you or sell you any type of program. I'm just trying to give you out free information and some real content that actually is going to help you. I try to set the example, a good example that is, because I don't want to follow any fitness trends and all that bullshit. I'm just trying to be completely honest with you all, because as always, honesty is the best way to go. With that being said, guys, when you're watching my videos on YouTube, if you have any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to like too, but mainly comment down below if you have any questions. Also, don't feel shy, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram. I'm here to help you. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to improve myself, but also grow the channel, and at the same time I want to make sure that you guys are also growing with it. I don't want to leave anyone behind. Feel free to reach out to my Instagram. I've gotten a lot of DMs from you guys, and I've literally wrote or given you a lot of advice on programming yourself. It's all free information. I'm just trying to give out free stuff. I know I can make a lot of money with doing all of this, but right now that is not the focus. I want to grow the channel. I want to make sure that what I'm saying, what I'm doing works on you all, but it's not gonna happen if you guys don't reach out to me so that I can help you. I'm trying to give you some free shit that's gonna help you, so take advantage. Anyways guys, right after done with the handstand push-ups, I straight out went on to doing Z presses. This is something you guys probably did not see ever in this channel, or maybe I did not show you, but for me today I did 4 sets of 6 reps with 145 pounds on the bar. It was hard. My core has to work hard. Guys, Z pressing, especially from the floor, is strict. And just because I did leg day the day before shoulders, my legs were cramping up. But guys, this is hard. You can see me struggling. I should have done this first, but I wanted to switch things up. I didn't want to do the same thing and follow the same movement patterns on my shoulder training days, because usually I do barbell work in the beginning of the workout and then I do handstand push-ups. Today I kind of switched it up. It was hard, but hey, we are here to improve. Z pressing from the floor will teach you a great lesson. You will learn how to use your core to its full potential. Guys, also a lot of you watching might also notice that I don't wear belts. I don't have belts. I don't own any belts. I don't think you watching should wear a belt. If you're my powerlifting audience, you might disagree with me. It is what it is. Don't get used to wearing belts. That's all I'll say. Whether you be overhead pressing or deadlifting or squatting, don't get used to wearing belts. If you're wearing belt for one session, let it be just to like test your max or whatever. Other than that, I don't see the point of wearing belts. It's just stopping you, and it's creating this fear of you not being able to continue on doing the rep. Wearing a belt means your breathing and bracing on your core is not at its optimal, and at the same time, I know a lot of you will say that wearing a belt protects your back. What's the point of it? If you can't lift a certain weight, don't. Drop the weight and just do your sets and reps and build your strength up to it. That is how I see it. I know a lot of you will disagree with me. I know it, but I'm just being completely straight up and honest with you all. If you can't lift a certain weight, lower the weight. Don't ego lift. Don't just wear a belt and try and go. Screw all of that, okay? Work on your weaknesses, work on your core muscles, work on your lower back, glutes, hamstrings. You won't need a belt. Just saying. Anyways guys, Z pressing really targets your core. You will learn an insane lesson here. It's a complete strict press. For me, I did 145, 4 sets of 6 reps, and I destroyed it. I was struggling, but I did not give up. Right after doing Z presses, I straight up went on to doing some back workouts. Right here, this is the back. This is where the real fun starts. For me, I loaded up 2 plates on the bar. I had 225 pounds on the bar, and I did 3 sets of 15 reps on the barbell rows. Yes guys, I was kind of rowing it with body English, or if you want to call it cheat rows. It was hard getting 15 reps continuously for 3 sets. And guys, this is my second back day that I'm kind of doing. I started training chest once a week, shoulders once a week, legs once a week, but back I'm trying to train it at least twice a week, and accessories too. I'm going into a new routine for myself. I wrote down a new plan because I want to gain obviously muscle size, but I noticed I have major weaknesses. Before even hitting the big numbers that I set for myself on this year, on my squat, on my bench, or on my weighted dip, or even my weighted push-ups and pull-ups, I have to address my weaknesses and work on them. And at the same time, I also have to put on more muscle size, because the bigger the muscle is, the more force you can produce, the more stronger you are. Yes, I know you can also be skinny and be strong, but for me, I want to look a little more aesthetic, and at the same time, I want to be able to perform and actually destroy these heavy weights. That being said guys, 3 sets of 15 reps on the cheat rows, or barbell rows if you want to call it. My core was being taxed, lower back not so much, glutes just a little, but the back muscles were on point. Right after doing rows, I straight up went on to doing pull-ups. I did 3 sets of 10 reps. I only used 45 pounds. Right away guys, you see me doing it on the rings. I was holding it just a little wider than shoulder width apart, or somewhere in between right there. I don't always do weighted pull-ups on the barbell. I try to switch it up because it's important for you to switch things up so that you can give your joints rest. No, you can't train the same shit every single day. You will use a lot, like it's going to be overuse of the joints, and you want to stay safe in order for you to get bigger numbers. And once you actually hit those big numbers, you will notice you will have to really pay close attention to your joints, because your muscles get stronger, but your joint strength, in order for your joint strength to catch up with your muscle strength, it takes time. Okay, it takes time. That's why you got to also watch your nutrition, and actually not ego lift. Every single time you go to the gym, you can't always perform at 90% and all of that. It's hard. It's hard, especially the way we train in this channel. We are training calisthenic skills, we are doing hypertrophy, we are doing freaking weighted calisthenics, we are lifting heavy weights. It's hard. The way we train here is different. It's not like just your normal muscle bodybuilding routine or your freaking powerlifting, however they train or whatever. It's different. I know it's different because I see and I read programs. I actually go online and I read shit because I want to know, so that in the future when I train or write programs for you guys, so that you guys actually get the best shit and actually make results. That is it, guys. Anyways, guys, 3 sets of 10 reps on the weighted pull-ups on the rings, switching things up, focusing on the muscle contraction, resting somewhere between 1.5 to 2 minutes. Sometimes it was going to 2.5 minutes. But guys, I did not give up. Weighted pull-ups is by far one of the best back builders. You get an insane big back. And also, guys, having a bigger and stronger and a muscular back is so much important. You guys don't even know. When you're doing your weighted dips or your weighted push-ups, you need to know how to engage your back muscles. Your back muscles, that shelf, Jesus. Also, guys, when you're squatting, you need to have a big, strong, thick back. Stronger your back muscles are, the more stronger you are just in general. Every single thing relies on your back. You won't stay hunchback, like some people, they walk like this. They're like straighten up, chest up, rear delts popping, shoulders popping. Train your back twice a week at least. Do your vertical pulling movements, do your horizontal rowing movements, because when you're doing vertical pulling, you'll get the V taper, but also you need to have a thicker back. That's why I did the rows. But also, guys, you will see I straight up went on to doing single arm overhead press so I can target my core. I only did 3 sets of 5 reps with 70 pounds. It was hard. I was wanting to do 4 sets of 6, but guys, at this point, it was hard. The reason why I did this is because I need to strengthen up my core muscles in order to get stronger and actually go to that serious and push more serious weight. Because, guys, your core muscle, your breathing and bracing has to be on point. If you're weak, it's most likely your core muscles are also weak. Yes, you might have other muscular weaknesses, but the stronger your core is, the more power, strength, the more force you can generate, guys. That's like the core. Like, the core is like it. Find exercises that actually tax your core, that's destroying your core. I can't even say the word. Find exercises that's actually going to destroy your core, that's actually going to force you to use your core muscles a lot more. That's why I was saying to ditch the belt, so that you can start training without a belt and make these gains. Guys, having a stronger core is very important. Also, hey, you're going to get a six-pack along the way. That being said, guys, single arm movements are definitely going to tax your core a lot. I do single arm movements in my training videos. I show you guys how I'm doing it and correcting form and everything. You gotta really be careful with this, especially, guys, when you're doing your single arm overhead press with the dumbbells. Be very careful. All right, be very careful. For me, I only did 3 sets of 5 reps, and after that I straight up went on to doing simple 3 sets of 15 reps on the barbell bodyweight row, if you want to call it, or Australian pull-ups. This right here, I was just contracting the muscle, making sure that my mind to muscle connection is on point, and also I was getting a lot of rear delt muscle work done. Guys, you don't really need to always go weighted calisthenic or always push serious amount of weights. You got to know how to balance things out. If you see in this training video, I started off with bodyweight movements. Once I was done with that, I straight up went on to doing some weightlifting. Then I went back to weighted calisthenics. I did some volume work. Along with that, I did barbell work, volume again, and then I'm coming back to body weight. Switching things up, having this balance is so important, because, guys, you have to recover. If you want to perform, you have to recover. How do you recover? You got to know how to manage your fatigue, your volume, your sets and reps, your rest periods, and also you got to recover by eating nutrient dense food and actually sleeping enough, and not worrying about too much shit. Because if you're mentally stressed, you can't push weights, it's hard. I know a lot of you might have some things going on in your life, but try to understand and try try to take control, because you are always going to be in control. Your life, you are the master, you are the king. Take control. I know a lot of negative shit might come to you, but push it all out. Focus on your goals. Whatever goals you have, you might have a goal of dropping 100 pounds this year. Focus on yourself. You are always going to be your biggest investment. I don't care what happens, you will always be your biggest investment. Anyways guys, I kind of drifted away for a second, but talking about managing fatigue and volume, I hope you guys actually pay attention to how much weights I'm using and how I'm kind of structuring the sets and reps in this session. It was a push movement along with a pulling movement in today's workout. I trained shoulders, rear delts, back muscles, and also guys, towards the end of the workout, right after doing my simple bodyweight rows, I straight up went on to doing skin the cats on the barbell, or I just hanged it up and using the barbell. Skin the cats works your rotator cuff muscles, chest, upper body, core, but for me I only did 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. I didn't go too much. I was just trying to stretch out the upper body a little more. It's a super effective move for you to actually learn the front lever and the back lever. It teaches you, circular motion. Guys, in my training videos, I try to keep things really simple. I try to make sure that you guys understand. You guys can actually do these workouts. Maybe you might not push the same weights that I'm pushing. Maybe you might push more, or maybe you might push less, but who cares? As long as you're making progress, that is all that matters. That is all that's always gonna matter. I want you guys to actually see and understand what I say in my videos. There's a helicopter flying and it's making too much noise. Anyways guys, as I was saying, the skin the cat movement is really simple, but along the way guys, the way I structure my workouts, I try to actually be good at almost every single thing while having a balance, while also building muscle of course and getting stronger. But right now guys, one of my goals is to actually be a little more aesthetic, build up my physique a little more, because again, as I said, I need to know how to manage my volume, my intensity, my nutrition, my sleep. And also guys, I have to put on a little more muscular size in order to get peak level strength. Especially this year, I'm trying to put on 10 more pounds of solid muscle. It will happen, I know, because I'm not gonna give up that easily. Guys, I really hope you all found value in my video. Thank you for staying tuned so far, if you've stayed, that is. I really hope you did, because I want you guys to actually improve. With that being said guys, work on yourself, focus on your shit, work out, have goals, big goals. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Always focus on yourself, because as always, you are your biggest investment. I really hope you guys found value in my video, today's videos that is. Thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment down your questions, and subscribe to the channel. I cannot blow this channel up alone, okay? That being said, I will see you guys all in my next video.